This could be my suicide note or my resurrection.
I don't feel happy anymore, and I'm on antidepressant pill.
I have a war inside my head, and right now I'm walking into hell for 6 months. I have no weapons, no allies, just me versus the monster in the mirror. How do I look? Do I look pale? Yeah, I think so. The last 2 months I've slept like I hadn't slept before. However, every single night I spend like 2 to 3 hours trying to fall asleep. I am super lazy, I procrastinate many things, I have no energy to do more. Everything around me is falling apart. I didn't know where the problem was, but later on I found out I wasn't lazy. I was just lost, and procrastination is just a byproduct of being depressed. Yes, I'm depressed. I'm not proud to say that, but the last 2 months I was on antidepressant pills. I feel like I'm at the lowest point in my life. I'm sick and tired of my life. I cannot enjoy anything. My mind is not under my control anymore. But the good thing here is I understand where it comes from now. Today is May 1st, 2025. I'm about to go to the scariest place on earth, and it's a 6 months journey with no one but my mind. I have an undecided war that I had to neglect it over and over for the last 2 years. I wasn't ready to have this war. I was too scared because it could have killed me. But that war is inevitable. Now it's time to take some actions. My mind is not under control anymore, and I cannot take it any longer. And if the consequences is losing my life, so be it, because it's already fucked. The consequences are you either die or fly. You may die because you would lose your mind, you would get crazy, but you may fly. It means that you are free, you control everything, your mind, your body, your emotions, everything, and from here you can succeed in everything and anything. There is an African proverb that reads, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside cannot do any harm. Just keep in mind that I'm not a native English speaker, but I'll document this journey in English because it may be considered as a suicide note. And I'm not sure if I can make it or not. But I care about my family, my friends, and I don't want to worry them. They will not fully understand what I'm talking about at that time. And this is the point. That's what I want. I'll go on pretending that everything is okay. However, it's not okay. It's not even close. There are volcanoes inside my head. And if I got lucky and made it, of course, I would explain everything to them. Yes. If I didn't make it, they wouldn't know what I went through. And these videos would vanish. I don't know where to start, but it took me 2 months to pull myself together and make this video. I'll try to go easy. I am Muhammad Amer. You may not know me, but you can call me Amer like my friends. I have an engineering background, and that's it. I'll try to make a long story short. 9 years ago, I was an ambitious kid who wanted to do or achieve something extraordinary at the time. I wanted to study aerospace engineering abroad, and my family promised me that they would provide for me financially at that time. But that's why I've acquired many skills related to this field during my study in university. But when I graduated, they couldn't deliver their promises. I was too devastated. and sad. It broke my heart. I was willing to sacrifice anything and everything to get there, to achieve my dreams. But as you know, life is a box of surprises. Yeah, my family got separated and I live with my mom and my sisters. So I couldn't travel abroad to chase my dreams. Even if I have the capital, I wouldn't because I wouldn't ever give up on my family. Family comes first, and I believe that it's a signal from Allah, and I believe in blessing in the skies. Yeah, so that's why I had to give up on my dream for a while. Days went by. I had to fool my mind and tell it it's okay, keep moving no matter what. However, I didn't really convince my mind what would be my next move, my next goal. No, I didn't. The good thing here is after graduation, I found myself dead broke. Yes, I I was behind on bills. That's why I had no time to overthink. I need a job as soon as possible, no matter what. I had no options to choose between jobs. I've applied to many jobs and jobs that had nothing to do with my degree. I've applied to jobs that could have killed me. I suffered a lot to have one job in the beginning. Eventually, I got a job that I hadn't really wanted, kind of dislike it, but it provides me with a good amount of money to take my courses and live a normal life. At that time, I had to fool my mind and make a deal with it and tell it, let's survive this situation first and make some money. And I promise we would chase any dream or success you ever wanted. So my mind was busy on one single mission is to make money and survive. I was too exhausted mentally and physically. I had no time to overthink. In fact, I had no time to even sleep enough hours. I've lived like a shed for more than 1.5 years without dreams. Don't get me wrong, I don't complain. I believe that hard times are the only thing to make you stronger and more mature. Nothing lasts forever. Now I can work from home, I have a good amount of money, I have time. Good for me. Let's enjoy our life. Let's get engaged and have a great partner and to start to make my own family. But I couldn't enjoy anything. I forgot something. My mind didn't bother me before because it wasn't a single mission is to survive me for the last 2 years. Now the mission is done, so it's saying to me, are you kidding me? I've helped you to survive and achieve whatever you asked me for. Where are the promises you've told me about? You wanna live normally and get married without any dreams as you promised? Hell no. Yeah, I lied to my mind. I promised my mind with things I don't even know what it was. I just couldn't live with stress and overthink. I wanted to live normally. Now my mind keeps haunting me and destroy my peace entirely. It made me not enjoy anything, literally everything. My life is hell right now. Everything is falling apart. I feel my mind is taking revenge on me because I couldn't deliver my promises. I can't focus on my personal development, I can't focus on anything. That's why I have to enter this war right now, me versus my mind. I kept neglecting and avoiding this war before because it was too scary and it would be bloody hard. But the more I wait, the more damage it will do. So, time for action is now. I will disappear for 6 months to find a common area for my mind, my heart, and what I want. I need to find a formula to reach balance and be the master and control everything going inside. I need to enjoy my life a little bit. And all this boils down to one thing is to control your mind. My mind wants a success no matter what. My heart wants love and I want peace. So there's always a conflict inside my head. I admit I'm not successful. I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm not disciplined. I'm not in a good shape. I'm not as intellectual as you think I am. Not a people person. I mean that I'm not a good communicator. I'm an introvert. I had bad habits that holding me back. I'm not proud to say that, but I was 100% loyal and honest with everyone, and people misunderstand this trait. For many years, I've been a victim of an abusive relationship with everyone. I put everyone's interests and everyone's emotions before mine, and I've ended up being sad and drained. But the problem is they take everything for granted. So sorry, I cannot take it anymore. It drains a lot of energy from me and I see no results. So it's time to focus on myself. Now I am no longer a pleaser. Every relationship is a two-way street. You give and take. I'm not going to give all the time. Over the next 6 months, I promise myself I'll be disciplined, committed, studying, taking courses, no social media, working out, going to gym, try to develop mentally, physically, and spiritually. No more bad habits, and I'll try to incorporate good ones. I'll try to work on my weaknesses like soft skills, stick to my to do list, and no more procrastination. This is my last chance, and it's going to be bloody hard, but I'm ready. Let's fight. My videos are meant for one single message is to give you a hope. If I manage to make it and survive and transform my life, it means that you can do it as well. Even if I failed, don't get disappointed. Learn from my mistakes and give it a try because your life is worth fighting for. All I need from this journey is to fix my mind, to have a better version of me, to change my life entirely, and to have a mindset, tough mindset. And from there, success is a matter of time. And again, this boils down to control your mind. All I need now is just pray for me. But don't worry, I'll make it fucking hell for my mind to take over. For my family, my friends, everyone, please cut me some slack because I need to get to the best possible version of me because you all deserve the best of me. I love you all. I'll post my progress one video every week. Now I'm done talking. Let's get to work.